Okay, testing. Can you hear me? Excellent. All right. So not a whole lot of time. So I'm going to jump right into it. We can see 5 GLs, 7.8 million galactic power. So we are likely going to lose. We don't have a whole lot of time to really go over everything, but given the GL count and the galactic power count, we can assume that this is probably going to be a loss for us today, but we've been wrong before. 353 on Gideon. We'll just look at a few key characters. Commander Ahsoka's at 322. And we'll take it to Rex, who's 307. So there's that. One thing that might help us is Executor's only 5 stars. So that's something that might be in our favor. But let's go take a look. And we've been full cleared. So my strategy was, oh hello, this is nice. This gives me some hope. Got 3 holds, took 4 tries to get through the Qui-Gon Jinn team. This team tends to get a hold almost every time, so I've been really happy with that. Yeah, I put Kenobi there, make him beat Kenobi. So it's possible. Also, this new team got a hold. Okay. One shot at our entire back wall. That's to be expected. Given the GP discrepancy, I mean, we're not going to be able to match them in terms of teams, which is fine. Ships. Alright, so let's see what we're working with. If he has 2 GLs on defense, we lose. But no GLs over there. This Iden team will be a little bit tricky. We can handle Revan. Okay, but only 1 GL, so alright, so we have to do SLKR here. I feel this is gonna be the way to go. This is gonna be pretty tricky. I wonder if I should do Wat Tambor. Instead of the First Order Stormtrooper. Just to make sure that SLKR gets topped off for when Rey goes into her ult. So I won't be able to crit Han or Rey. I can stab Chewie. Depending on where the stun goes, the opening stun, I assume it's going to go to Hux. So I'll have to stab Chewie, throw the taunt up, and get defense up. Hopefully we can get back around to Hux, because then we can just stab Chewie, basic on Chewie, and then that should take him out. Then we should be able to work on Han, and then, yeah, let's try it. So we have to go over here to Chewie. Chewie's in damage immunity. Chewie's out of damage immunity. So let's go basic. There we go. I like that. We will... SWGOH is about to take a turn anyways, so let's do this. Then I can do a sweep. We stab. Basic. Basic. Uh-oh. This is not good. So we'll do a basic. Okay, now we can get into our ult. Just in time to eat this. Now we can stab, and we should have this win. Okay. Alright. That got a little bit dicey, but we made it through. Alright. Now we have to figure out what we're doing here. So should I try to trooper this maybe? So if we trooper this, we have to kill Qui-Gon on the opening volley. Because then Mace is going to be taunting. So that may be riskier than what I want to do. Okay, let me just think for a minute. So maybe I worry about Qui-Gon a little bit later. I just work on some of these other teams. So we have to do a full clear. So we have to think about everybody. So this Sith Empire team, we have to do the mirror match. So we can just knock this battle out. Sit here. I'll do this. Okay, everybody calm down. Let's get Revan. Take out Bastila, and now we're just going to get Malik ability block. Nice. There we go. All right. So how do we want to do the rest of these? So for Grievous, maybe we just do Wampa. Would Wampa be more valuable against Aiden? Potency's only at 67. So I feel like we can go in with Wampa over here. Get protection up. And then we should start getting some counterattacks. So, alright, we start to ramp. Let's just do basics. Get those counterattacks and we get more protection up. This is a pretty smooth battle. I think the only way it goes wrong is if they get that opening stun. We'll just keep ramping. We'll just ramp. At this point I just want to take him out, so do that. And there it is. 58 banners. We probably could have spent less on that, but that felt like the right move. Okay, now the question is, how am I going to take out this Rex team? That's pretty. This is just like an annoying team because we have to spend something good on that team. But we don't want to overcommit because I have a feeling we're going to see a pretty heavy back wall. Looking at the amount of teams that, looking at the amount of battles that my opponent dropped, we're likely seeing something significant on the back wall. So if I can keep General Skywalker, Palp Mara, Vader, and Rebels for the back wall, that would be ideal. Should I try Akbar here? I've done some moves that I would consider to be pretty sketchy in the past. With this Akbar team, I don't know if, because we really can't afford to drop battles. Like from the banner count perspective, we can drop a lot of battles, but we just don't have teams. Somewhere we have to work out where Nest is going to go, which is probably, hopefully there's going to be something on the back wall for Nest. Does Akbar make sense here? We're going to have tenacity up, which should help with the stuns. The problem is we don't have a way to get around the taunt. We're going to be calling assists. It's ugly. This is ugly. I think once the sacrifice from Qui-Gon goes, I feel like they're just going to... Well, will they have enough? Because Han should be taunting. And they're not going to get an instant turn. It's a little bit dicey. But I think it works. Let's check the speeds. Hold on, everything just went black. I'll get us back up and running here. Give me just a minute. There we go. And I should be able to cast. So yeah, I'm still playing off of my iPad, and I'm using an app to have my iPad display on my computer. And sometimes it cuts out. Ooh, okay. The other option might be Akbar in here on this Grievous team. And then I could use more of a control team over here. So a team that I've been using that I really like is Bastila with Ayla and Ezra. You can basically just keep the opponent stunned. And then Ezra has this team, Ezra and Bastila, both have a way to dispel buffs, so we can get around that taunt from Mace pretty easily. We'll have a lot of extra protection, so once Qui-Gon gets his sacrifice off, I'll try this, yeah. Oh, okay, I did forget about the foresight, which is going to be a problem. Here we can call an assist. And he'll dodge, which is fine. So this will dispel the taunt. And then let's just do a big hit. Ensure that we get him knocked out. They've got their foresight. Okay, so we're okay here. We're okay. We need to get them stunned though. They're resisting everything. Okay, not good. Okay, so not the greatest move here. What's nice is we can clean that up. We should be able to clean this up. Can we do something? Yeah, how do I clean this up? Something with Old Ben, maybe. Or I can come in with Padme. Yeah, this is a little bit tricky because Mace. Okay, let's get through the rest of these teams first. So I think we just do Akbar over here. So Han should go next, so we do Tactical Genius. Han taunts, calls the assists. Leia goes. I remember Han got 100% bonus turn meter from proccing Tactical Genius. And it's just that there's so much extra turn meter that we got. That we're starting to run circles around them. I mean, how many turns have we taken now? I'm just gonna do a basic here. And then we'll do that. We'll go again. We'll do this. And there we go. So pretty easy. Okay, I don't want a situation where I'm just getting stuck behind them, so I'm gonna try to come in here with troopers, which is probably paying more than I need to pay. Or I guess, yeah, maybe we just throw the Phasma at this. Or maybe we do this. Maybe we try this. Because Han can resurrect. This might be a mistake, but I'm going to try this. Oh, my screen just went out. Okay, well, I'm just going to focus on playing, doing a buff dispel. Doing Whistling Birds, it did almost no damage. So I'm doing damage immunity. Okay, I'm going to get this back up and running in a minute.
Show me the one whose safety deems such destruction.
Okay, I'm back up. So I'm gonna go back into Whistling Birds. Try this. All right, down goes Mace. Okay. And I feel great about getting through the rest of this now. I'm just doing basic. Yeah, Whistling Birds can't get enough stacks to be impactful in that situation. All right. So I am through. I'm glad I didn't spend anything too big on that. So I guess over here I try Troopers. Troopers versus Troopers. I think the Imperials are going to have the edge here, but let's find out. So we'll just go right for the Armor Shred. We'll put that on Gideon. And we'll pull back the turn meter, get more hits in. Do we have to go after Barris here? Barris is just healing them up faster than I can kill them. That's the problem. So we can get another Armor Shred stack on 5s. There we go. Now we have to get Rex out before he executes somebody. However, he may execute somebody regardless. I'll just keep getting those stacks up. I should have put, okay, whew. I should have put the mark on Veers. If I was thinking that would have been a more strategic play. That way he would have executed Veers. I would have kept Gideon, but luckily I was not punished too harshly for that. Is it crazy to use Emphas Nest here? I don't see big damage coming from this team. Because I really want to get to the back wall and see what's back there without spending too much. Because we can beat those 3 teams. Maybe just Kira lead Nest. Let me think. And I could throw like Thrawn in with kind of a ragtag group. Because we can get the fracture on Beskar armor. And I think they're not going to have much else if we do something like this. He only assists when First Order or Sith. He's not going to do much. My fear is that I'm going to break through to the back wall. And it's just going to be, there are going to be so many just disgusting teams back there. And so if I overspend here, I might just be shooting myself in the foot. Because I already dropped a battle, so my team situation is not looking good. It's already going to be tight. Trying to get... I'm going to try Nest. Which is probably crazy to do. Maybe. I don't see the damage, but I think that timing out is an issue. Because there's going to be damage immunity coming from... Is it this? Oh, it's only the first time. Then he gets damage immunity. He gets the bonus turn. The first time each casual ally. So for the back wall, I would have General Skywalker, Rebels, Revan, Palpmara Vader, Padme. But he still has 3 decent teams on the front. So if he has a strong back wall, I feel like we've already lost. Unfortunately, I don't have enough time to take more time on this decision. So I'll try this. If this fails... If this fails, we definitely lose. Because we just don't have teams. So maybe I should do something that's more of a sure thing. And then hopefully as a weak back wall, we can just do a Nest solo. That's what I'm thinking. I don't even know what L3 does. Is there anything... I don't know. Yeah, I'll try this. What the hell, for science. I just put it on full auto. So I feel like we hit Beskar armor Mando as much as we can. Because that's where any damage is going to be coming from. I mean, the nice thing is he can't use his whistling birds. Okay, so he's damage immune, so we want to go over here. Okay, damage immunity is dropped, so we want to go back over. So his whistling birds are not going to be able to gain enough stacks to really hurt us. And I think that the AI is the AI tends to prioritize using whistling birds, which works to our benefit. Nice. This is looking promising. All right, whistling birds or damage immunity is down. We are back up. Nice. Okay, I feel like we just put it on full auto at this point. And just let them cycle through. Yeah, so for me, I didn't realize that mechanic where Beskar armor takes a bonus turn only happens the first time the scoundrel falls below 75% health. Okay, this is all doable. Oh man, I wish I had Nest for that, actually. Or no, we don't want Nest on Kyle Katarn. Wampa would be nice there. Okay, so this is possible to win. Let's just take stock. Like, how many teams do I have left? Because I need 8. So I've got 1, 2. I can drop somebody else in there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do I have an 8th team? 8. Okay, plus I still have Kylo. Okay, so I do have, the math does work out. I just need to allocate them properly. This is big, so I wonder what the hell could have happened. Where my opponent dropped, because he has 4 GLs on offense. So assuming he used all 3 of his 4 GLs over here, he dropped a battle over there. And you would think that he would drop his other GL against Qui-Gon. But he couldn't have, because he dropped those battles. I'll be very interested to see where he allocated his other GL. So I'm looking at these teams, and maybe that Maul team pulled his other GL. Some people get scared because of Zalbar's Relic 9, and they overcommit, so maybe. By the way, the only Relic 9 Zalbar in the game. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so we do have enough teams. We just have to make sure we allocate them correctly. So Which team is the strongest? And that's where I can use General Skywalker. Could it be this team? I would say probably either Newt or Luke. So I guess I'll try. I guess I'll throw General Skywalker over here. And in the past, I have made the mistake of only bringing in one trooper and getting wrecked. So I guess that was against Qui-Gon Jinn. But if General Skywalker sits down when the destroyer droid has his big hit, he might just yeet out Echo and then they might stun lock General Skywalker. That's really the only thing that's scary. Let me look at what I'm going to have for Padme if I do that, though. I'll have Padme, Mace, and Bear. So it's not a lot of damage, but I can definitely take something out with that. And then I'll keep my clone team intact. I just have to win. I'm not worried about banners. I just have to make sure I get the wins. I'm going to let the extortion spread. I'll just get one kill on Newt. Everybody's extorted. I think that's the right play. Is just not to pay off the extortion because we've got more than enough firepower. You know, it's not for a lack of effort from Dooku. Dooku is doing the most right now. I actually would like it if he... Okay, let me pay off the extortion. I was hoping he would get General Skywalker to sit down. We could stall out long enough for him to stand back up and recharge. I might have wanted to use General Skywalker here, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, just to prevent the revives. The revives are going to be annoying, but I can use Vader. I can use Vader, Sith Trooper, and Wat Tambor. Problem is we need Vader to get the kills, so maybe not Sith Trooper there. Okay, for Night Sisters, there's no zombie here. So I feel like we can use just about any team. Oh, my screen went out again. Hold on, I'm coming back. This was supposed to be a speed run, but this is really not a speed run. Let me check and make sure I'm not needed elsewhere. Okay. All good for right now. And they don't have zombie here, so I'm thinking even this might be too much. But I'll just send them in anyways. That's really annoying that they went first. Let's get protection up. And we'll just do basic. I'm always going to hit those shatter points because we can reduce their health. Let's just get Asajj out. Nope. Maybe next time. Okay, with the foresight up there, I'm just going to bring in Padme. Okay. And now all we have to do is make sure that their attacks don't kill anybody to bring Asajj back. Which I think I'll be okay with. Get that protection up. So I feel like we mirror match here. This is not even a mirror match, but Jesus. Let's pull back. Good dodging, good dodging. We want to get them out. We need to get this executioner out because he's going to start absolutely demolishing us. Yeah, we just need to put as much damage out as we can, as quickly as we can. Okay. All right. So I feel like doing Vader with Wat Tambor. And like Sith Empire Trooper, maybe. I'm back. Yeah, because we can give him the permataunt. Yeah, I think this is good. I think this works. So we need to give Vader the weapon tech. And then Vader, we're just going to go right into Merciless. We're going to do Force Crush over here. We'll do a basic over there. And we'll try that. Didn't work, but that's okay. Give the permataunt over there. And we just keep working on them. When Vader kills somebody, they can't be revived, so we really need Vader to get kills in. Okay, not good. Not good. Stay off of Vader. Stay off of Vader. Oh. Yikes. We were so close. Alright, we have to forfeit. Alright, this is... Okay, now this is bad. This is really bad. Alright, so I have a clone trooper team. I have maybe 2 other teams. Alright, yes, that Mon Mothma. That is really coming back to bite us, so I feel like we have to do a mirror match situation over here. I'll try this. Yeah, because we still have to get through this team. Clones probably work for that Bosk team. What if we do Treya lead? That's what we should have done with the Vader. But we do Treya lead, and then we do the TIE pilot, just people who have AoEs. So if I can beat them with this team, or at least get them down weak enough, maybe I have to commit a little bit more and do it like this. I will Thrawn to isolate Kyle Katarn. Or to fracture him. Well, I guess Treya has isolate, but I don't know that. Yeah, if we could possibly save Thrawn in this situation, do that, then we could have Jedi Knight Revan could pretty easily deal with any of the teams that we wanted. We could do Rebels against First Order, we could do clones here, Jedi Knight Revan against Rebels. Then we have to figure something out over here. Okay, so let's try it this way and see what we can get done. If we can isolate Kyle Katarn, which we of course cannot. Alright, so let's do the AoE there. Let's do another AoE here. Let's clean us up. Nice. Okay, we're in it. We are in it. Yeah, that something with Treya should have been the first attempt on there, because then that makes the rest of this a lot easier. But what if we do Palp, Thrawn, Mara Jade here? Because we can isolate Kylo Ren unmasked. I didn't even check speeds. I'm assuming I outspeed them. I mean, my Thrawn is decently fast. And here I need to actually... I can just fracture... I can just fracture Kylo Ren unmasked. I think Mara outspeeds him. Let's be safe. Let's pass the turn. Let's throw that out there. That's not good. we have to fracture Kylo Ren unmasked. That stun on Palp is brutal, absolutely brutal. Okay. So maybe it would have been better in the beginning to immediately fracture Kylo Ren. Let's just keep him fractured. Steel turn meter and got him. Okay, so things have been a little bit tricky so far, but we're at the home stretch here. All right, I just need 3 teams. I can make 3 teams. So first, let's try clones up here. And I'm just gonna focus down on Bosk as quickly as possible. We're 2 turns away. I'm glad that did not kill me. No, 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 no. Okay, so from here we just get rid of Bosk. There's the 5 sacrifice. Oh yeah, I forgot we had the 5 sacrifice to actually benefit us. So thank you for killing off Rex. That's just gonna make the rest of this easy. All right, there we go. Okay, and then the rest of this will be easy. Jedi Knight Revan. So it's going to come down to fleet. And if you put that executor, I've just had the worst luck against executors. Just do a basic. We'll swap turn meter with Yoda. Do an AoE. Try to get a stun here. Nope. But we're not in any real danger. Actually, I'm going to do that on myself. Because I think he had lost some protection. I believe that recovers protection. So it should be max banners. Yep. Then over here we can just do a traditional CLS team. And here I was worried that I was going to run out of teams. Very foolish of me. Okay, so we just need to gun down 3PO and Chewie, actually. There we go. All right. And here we go. Yeah, this is going to determine the entire match. Let me double check the other teams he has. He's got Rebels and then he's got Empire, so okay. Got that. I need that. I'm going to take Plo and I'm going to do that for this team. Let me get actually Clone Sergeant for a taunt. Yeah, I'm not great at executor counters right now. So this will be good practice. And from here, we just kind of poke at him. We want to do it this way, I think. Let's pass it back. And get another hit. That's not good. That's really bad. And then he still has to go. So if he calls the Houndstooth to assist, yeah, we basically lose here. Yeah, or just do a basic. Not much else we can do. We can call Plo. To try and clean us up here. And then I can put this over here. Yeah, just not a whole lot we can do. Yeah, I think that's going to be the GAC, unfortunately. He made a good effort. But he has a slower Xanadu blood, I think. He actually has Cad Bane at Relic 5. So I'm not sure how... Xanadu blood is 178 speed. I'm not sure. The timing of that was just horrible, so I think we have to just kind of get the wins that we can get from here. I think we go with this. I think we try it like this, because I think we can get a pretty quick kill. Alright, so let's go for the fighter pilot, see if we can... let's try this. There we go. Got him. Get the taunt up, and then I'm gonna use Rex to get some protection back. Guess we should probably go for Vader, that's where his damage is. And we'll do this. If anybody dies, we can just bring them back. We'll do that. Get Vader out. And I'll bring in 5s here, try to do some damage. And then do another mass assist, and that should be it. 72 banners, we'll take that. And then for this, we just do this. Sunfac. Throw those two. Jesus. Wow. Okay. So maybe I should have done it the other way. And done, put the negotiator against the rebels. Oh my word. Yeah, they're kind of carving us up right now. Let's do this. Get another protector. Alright, this is starting to look very bad. It was just looking bad previously, but now it's looking very bad. So we'll try that. Get some buzz droids out. Okay, we're okay with them going over there. Alright, this is looking extremely bad. Oof. We'll hit this. I don't know if that's going to be enough to save us or not. Yeah, nope, not quite. I don't know that I really have anything left, but for the sake of being thorough, I will throw this at him. Oh, he dodged it. Okay, well, note to self for the future. Rebels are a bad matchup for separatists. So it is what it is. We'll have to leave it there. Not exactly the way we wanted to end this Grand Arena, but these things happen. So just looking at the board, my opponent really messed up in characters, dropped a lot of battles, left the door open for us to win, and then we messed up in fleets, and that was a little bit more costly because looking at characters, you can drop some battles and characters, you can still have more squads to clean up, whereas in fleet, if you drop a battle, you're pretty much done. It's really hard to be able to clean up, so that's where I'm going to leave it. I'm going to let's see if we can just go home here. So I'm going to be on tonight doing an unlock for Jedi Knight Luke, because I just completed the requirements. I've heard this is pretty hard. I'm going to try to do it without using any guides and just kind of see what I can get done. So that's like the big update from me. But yeah, we're going to leave it there. You win some, you lose some. And it's really only a true loss if you don't learn anything. And so just that tidbit about separatists being horrible against the rebels is a pretty big lesson that I'm taking away. And then another one is looking at that Mon Mothma team. Looking at the Mon Mothma team, we threw in, we tried Vader Watt, and we didn't quite have enough to get kills on the board. I think in 5v5, Vader Watt would have been fine, because you just have more people you can get back around to his merciless massacre again, and it probably would have been fine. So using Traya lead is a big one. So those are my takeaways. It's a lesson, And that's how we have to look at it. So hopefully with those losses, we'll go back down a little bit, and we won't quite be facing people with, 5 and 6 GLs. Someone more around our account size of like 2 or 3 GLs. So hopefully we'll see a lot less of the 5 and 6 GL opponents in the next GAC bracket. So we'll see what happens. I'm gonna tune out for now, and I'll be back on later. Thank you so much for watching, and may the force be with you.